All right, y'all. Our past two sequences have been kind of long, pushing like 40 minutes, so we're gonna shorten it, and we're gonna do a quick, when you first get up, ready to start your day, morning flow. This could also be like a post-workout flow, just something to get some stretches in, get your body warm, get your core working, and just get you ready for the day, or amp up your energy level midday. Really, it's for anything. I love this kind of flow for first thing in the morning because I don't really want to be on my mat for like 45 minutes. But I do want to get on my mat before I get to work, just to get my body moving and get circulating. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So come to a kneeling position with your toes tucked. And yes, I stole Cody's socks because my feet are cold. Toes tucked in a kneeling position. And place your hands on your quads or wherever is comfortable. And we're just going to do a couple like seated or kneeling cat-cows. So on your inhale, lift through your chest, expand your heart. And exhale, bring your chin to your chest. 3 more, inhale. And exhale. From here, place your hands flat on your mat. Knees, toes can stay tucked, or you can flatten them out onto your mat. But we're gonna start in a tabletop position here, and lift your right hand up towards the sky, reaching across your chest. And exhale, thread your right hand in between your arm and your knee. And go ahead and rest your right arm on the ground, and send your left hand up towards the sky. And exhale, place your left hand back down on your mat, push through your hand, lift your right hand back up towards the sky, and exhale, set it back down. Same thing, left side. Extend your left hand and reach up to the ceiling. And exhale, thread your left hand in between your arm and your knee. Set your left arm down on your mat. If you want, you can shoot your right hand up towards the ceiling. And exhale back down. Unthread your left hand, reach out towards the ceiling, and then bring it back to your mat. Firmly ground through your hands. Find that nice supported spine we've talked about before, and inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, and exhale, curl your spine, chin to chest. 3 more of those. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Just a second. It has heated up quick. From your tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your knees, send your hips back and up towards the sky. And you can begin pedaling at your feet while you're here in downward facing dog. Just warming up your hamstrings, stretching across the top of your back. On your next inhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Lower your left knee down. And inhale your arms up towards the sky. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, bring your left hand down to the inside edge of your right foot and send your right hand up towards the ceiling. Finding a nice little twist here. And exhale your right hand back to the outer edge of your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, keep your knee down. And we're gonna push through your left foot as you straighten your left leg. and get a stretch across your right hamstring. This is where blocks can be super helpful, so if you have to and you need them, use them. I use these all the time. But from this low lunge, you're going to begin straightening out your right leg as you shift your hips back towards your left heel. And these blocks provide support so that you're not hunching over trying to get a stretch, because we still want a long, strong spine. Go ahead and check your hamstring here. Make sure we're not hyperextending or locking the knee. We want to protect our knees. And exhale, bend your right knee. Move your blocks if you use them. Place your hands to frame your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. And step your right foot back to meet your left. Same thing, left side. Step your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down to the inside of your left foot. Left hand reaches up towards the sky. Nice twist. Exhale your left hand back down. Grab your blocks if you need them. Straighten out your left knee. Left leg, yes. And again, flexing your toes is going to protect your knees. You're sending your hips back over or back towards your right heel. Hips should still be squared forwards. And again, no hyperextension in the left leg. Exhale, bend your left knee. Scoot your blocks back. Frame your left foot with your hands and step your left foot back to meet your right. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more just like that. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Last one. From here, lower your knees out wide. Untuck your toes. Send your sits bones back to your heels for child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right. And then over to the left, making sure we're stretching out our side body back to center. Come back up to a tabletop position. Bring your knees back below your hips here. Whew. So an option here is to keep your toes tucked, which I think I'm going to do with this one because my back is not completely warm, and a lot of times in the morning it's not. So to keep my toes tucked here and keeping your hips over your knees, take some fists and place them right at the base of your spine, right at there's 2 little bones that stick out right above your butt cheeks, right there. And you're going to put the tops of your knuckles here, right there at those bones, and slowly begin to lean back, opening up across your chest. This is a prep for camel. And the idea here is the minute you start feeling a lot of crunching in your lower spine, like say we're doing a bunch of this crap, back out of it. This is a heart opener. So we want to really support our lower back as you begin to lean back and open up across your chest. If you can reach back and set your hands on your heels and really open up across your chest. Even though this looks simple, to me this is still a pretty pretty advanced posture here because you're really bending through your back and opening up across your chest. So if this is where you are, totally cool. Inhale, rise, and exhale. Walk your feet out ahead of, your hands, your hands out ahead of you. Hips still in line with knees, and lower your chest and your arms to your mat. You can drop your forehead down or your chin down, or prop your head up with a block here. And exhale. Bring your belly to your mat. Forearms are down on your mat here. Hands flat, elbow below shoulder, like you're drawing your chest forward with your hands. Still keeping your core engaged, pulling through your hands, lifting across your chest, gazing out ahead of you. And exhale your chest to your mat. Send your left hand and arm out to the left side. Plant your right hand right by your chest. Bend your right knee. Let it spiral over your left leg as you open up across your body here. Really stretching your left shoulder. And exhale back to center. Same thing opposite side. Right arm comes out. Plant your left hand by your chest. Bend your left knee. Spiral it open across your right leg. And push through your left hand to feel a nice stretch across your right shoulder. And exhale back to center. Hands come to your chest. Push back. Tabletop, tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Send your sits bones high. Downward facing dog. Come forward into plank. Spiral over onto the outer edge of your left foot, inner edge of your right foot. Send your right arm up towards the sky for left side plank. Exhale your right hand back down. Come back onto your toes. And exhale over to the outer edge of your right foot, inside edge of your left foot. Extend left arm up towards the sky. And exhale your left hand back down as you spiral back onto your toes. And walk your dog out, pedaling your feet. Look in between your hands. Step your right foot to the outer edge of your right hand. Left foot to the outer edge of your left hand. Let your hips lower. You're now in a yogi squat or malasana. And I'll turn this way so you guys can see what I'm talking about. We're right here in a yogi squat. You can use your elbows to push your knees open a little bit, but let's start rocking just from side to side, warming up your hips, just getting a little movement all throughout your body here. On your next inhale, roll over onto the ball of your right foot and extend your arms out wide. And exhale back to center. Over to the left, inhale. Extend your arms out wide. And exhale back to your squat. I come back towards the short edge of my mat again. So we're still in a yogi squat. You're facing the short edge of your mat just like this. You're gonna plant your hands. Straighten your legs as you spiral your heels so that they're now in line with your toes. So we're in a forward fold, but it's slightly wider than typical. Walk your hands over to the left side, keeping your back long and strong. And then over to the right side. You can grab opposite ankles with opposite hands and really stretch forward and down. Again, check on your knees, make sure they're not locking. And from here, heel toe, your feet closer together, about hips width distance apart. And we're going to squat down. Bend our knees. I'm going to sit into a chair position. Arms come up overhead. Back is still strong. Lifting from your pelvic bone all the way up through your sternum. You should be able to wiggle your toes and see your toes over your knees. And exhale, lower very slowly. Until we come all the way to a seated position. Feet flat on your mat. Back tall and strong. Core zipped up and engaged. Slowly lean back as you lift your feet up off of your mat for boat pose. And here we're going to do 4 lower and lifts. So you can watch the first one and then we'll do 4 together. So you're going to exhale, inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale. You're done with your last one. Slowly lower, as slow as you can. Yes, this should be hard. All the way down to your back. Plant your feet. See if you can't just about reach the heels of your feet with your fingertips. You can send your shoulders up and back and down so they're now hugging your spine again. And then curl your pelvic bone towards the sky, lifting one vertebra at a time off your mat and into bridge pose. And breathe. And exhale back down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees into your chest. Drop your knees over to the left. Find a nice stretch. And twist. Knees back into your chest. And exhale to the right. Gazing out towards the left, fingertips. Inhale, knees back into chest. And send your hands in between your knees. Grab the outer edges of your feet. With your knees bent, open up your legs and pull the tops of your feet down towards your mat. This is happy baby. And you can rock. Get a nice little massage to your spine. Inhale your knees back into your chest. Slowly begin to rock up and down. And on your third one, see if you can't come all the way to standing. Find a forward fold here. Straighten your legs as much as is comfortable without compromising your spine. So again, none of this. Still nice and strong. Knees are supported because we're not hyperextending our legs. There's a little bend there. Bend your right knee, plant your right hand, send your left up towards the sky. And exhale your left hand back down. Switch sides. Bend your left knee. Plant your left hand. Send your right hand and arm up towards the sky. Right hand back down. Bend both knees, allowing your abdomen and your belly to rest on your quads. Reach back and clasp your hands together. And as you drop your head and your neck, send your fist forward. clasp your hands. Let your arms sweep up and high above your hands up towards the sky. Then exhale, hands to heart center. Do a little shake, maybe a little dance if you want. That's a great way to start your day. Simple enough. I love coming from seated to standing to get ready for my day. It's kind of like a rise and walk and getting ready. So a lot of times that's how I start my morning, just to try to get some stretches in my hamstring and across my hips, and then fire up the core and get your spine wiggling, just to get your day started off right. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know. Any other kinds of flows you would like to see, something didn't make sense, let me know. Otherwise, have a fabulous day. Thank you.